Ranking the best quarterbacks in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the quarterback position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, right before we do go ahead and get into the new cards right here, I want to take a look at the old tier list, and there's actually a ton of things that I want to change. So first and foremost, right, we're going to move some people up, we're going to move some people down. It'll all make sense, okay? I promise. So first things first, I think I missed on JJ McCarthy. I think JJ McCarthy actually has the best release in the game. He should have been S tier. He should have been right here. And honestly, I don't hate to take that he's better than Jordan Love. I can walk with you. Jaden Daniels did get a +1 where he is an 88 overall now. Give him some additional speed. I also think he's on the Kyler level of scramblers. Now, also, given the cards we have today, we're going to bump everyone down a singular tier to where the tier list is looking something like this right here. And I forgot to remove Baker Mayfield. My bad on that, the second one. Now also we have another thing to change. So they also did something with Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins. These 89 overall field pass cards can now get the gunslinger ability. And for me, the gunslinger ability is going to make both of these cards S. Now, Michael Penix, I think, is very deserving of S. I can see the argument that he is the best quarterback in the game right now. And if you are a budget baller, a no money spent player, I would be rocking Michael Penix. I am rocking Michael Penix. Now, Kirk Cousins was the tough one for me because he doesn't offer you any mobility, and he's going to be objectively, I think, the worst one in S tier today. That made me want to put him A tier, but it's the fact that he can get gunslinger that keeps him S. He was probably the toughest card that I had to basically re-rank today. So this is the movement of tiers. Again, they changed the field pass cards. I missed on JJ McCarthy, and they also gave Jaden Daniels another +1. So I hope that all makes sense. This is 88 overall rookie premier Jaden Daniels now. And with that being said, let's get into the new cards. All right, now the first ones we got right here are Drew Brees. We're going to cover all of them right by each other. We're going to start off with the 81 that has 67 speed, 70 acceleration, 80 throw power, doesn't hit 80s for every accuracy. Now his release will not change. He has over the top 5, which is the Mac Jones release. It's actually not that bad. Now the 81 for me, I think this is an obvious addition to F tier. Now the 84, I feel like still has the same issues. Not really too mobile, not really great throw power, and also just doesn't really have great accuracies. I also think the 84 is also in the F tier. Now the 86 right here is where we start to get a little bit decent. 70 speed, 73 acceleration, hits 2 accuracy thresholds with the short and medium being 85. 84 throw power as well, and again, decent release. I think the 86 overall Drew Brees can be in the D tier. Don't hate that. And now finally though, the 89 Drew Brees. This is another very tough card to rank, like Kirk Cousins. Him and Kirk Cousins for me are right by each other. Whatever your thoughts are on Kirk Cousins, I feel the same way about Drew Brees. And he's 72 speed, 75 acceleration, so doesn't really have the best mobility in the game. 88 throw power, hits all the accuracy thresholds. 87 throw under pressure. And the biggest thing on Drew Brees though, two things that I like. First off, can get a 0 AP X factor, whether you want it to be pocket, deadeye, or protected. I feel like that is valuable, but the reason you would run Drew Brees is of course the gunslinger ability for 4 AP. Now what I'll say about gunslinger, obviously it is all your offensive AP on offense, right? So you can't get slot apprentices, you can't get running back apprentices. Is this worth it? In my opinion, yes. I think if you aren't using gunslinger, I think you're kind of playing the game on hard mode. This makes passing so easy. Now it does depend on scheme, of course. Maybe some people are not going to like the gunslinger, and I understand wanting slot apprentice because you get zig routes. Obviously zig routes, very, very good. For me, this Drew Brees card going to be right by Kirk Cousins. Could see a world where Kirk Cousins and Drew Brees are A tier. I think objectively, like I said, I don't love them. I just think the fact that they can get gunslinger makes them better than the A tier. And now right after that, we do get 85 overall Gardner Minshew that has 75 speed, 80 acceleration, 87 throw power, 86 short accuracy, 85 medium, 81 deep, 88 throw on the run, and 85 throw under pressure as well. And for his release, has over the top 2. It's kind of just like the Gen 2 of this game. Basically, a lot of quarterbacks get this. It's not really bad. It's like the definition of mid in my opinion. And Gardner Minshew does not get any abilities. I think this is like a okay quarterback, and what I mean by that is I think he's like D tier. Like he's like you know, if you're using Gardner Minshew, it's definitely not ideal. Now after that, we get a pretty interesting one. We get Danny Dimes right here, Daniel Jones. He is 6'5", 230, 82 speed, 83 acceleration, has 86 throw power, hits the medium and the deep accuracy threshold, does not hit short, 86 throw on the run with 83 throw under pressure as well, and this time again over the top 2 as a release. This is a pretty good card though, and abilities on this card, you cannot change the agile extender. I wish we could have put a gift wrapped on him, but yeah, Danny Dimes for me, man. Where does he rank? Because I could see him being maybe A. I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch though. I would rather run Kyler and Jaden over him. I think by like Caleb Williams and B. And I think some people are really going to like this Caleb Williams card and want him to be A tier. I think Jaden, Kyler, Jordan Love, JJ are a lot better. So yeah, I don't mind Daniel Jones being in the V tier. He's a very solid quarterback in the game. I think him by T-Law and Caleb make a ton of sense for how good I think the card is. It's not necessarily to say Caleb or T-Law are bad cards either. I still think you can more than get away with using them. Now, like I said with Kirk Cousins, like I said with Drew Brees, this is another really tough card to rank. Justin Fields. So let's talk about it. He's 88 speed, 89 acceleration. What you're going to notice is these are two of the best stats in the game for quarterback, right? Like one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game. 88 throw power on the card, 88 short accuracy, 85 medium. And with the strategy item, you could make him hit all the accuracy thresholds. 85 throw on the run as well, 80 throw under pressure. And again, over the top 2 as a release. And for his abilities right here, he can get the gift wrapped, okay? How you feel about this Justin Fields card really depends your thoughts on Gunslinger, right? I think him and another quarterback we have today are the two best non-gunslinger quarterbacks in the game. And I understand why you would run Justin Fields. I do. I feel like Justin Fields better than Kyler and Jaden Daniels. And like, again, I'm going to put him right by Drew Brees and Kirk Cousins. Honestly, we kind of need a new tier with Kirk Cousins, Drew Brees, Justin Fields, and another card we're going to cover. Penix, I think, is undebatably S tier, but these 3 cards right here are very iffy for me. We might need to move everyone down. And right after that, we do get Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, 74 speed, 71 acceleration. This is the downside of Aaron Rodgers, right? He's just not really mobile. 87 throw power, hits all the accuracy thresholds though. Great from that standpoint. Good throw under pressure, and also, of course, has the 3/4 release. This is Slinger 1. Short to medium, one of the best releases in the game. The deep ball or the deep sideline throw is a little bit like 50-50, not the best there. So it does depend on your offense, of course, and Aaron Rodgers this time can also go ahead and potentially get the protected X Factor. He could get Hot Route Master for 1 AP. You do have to complete endgame objectives for these, but I do think it holds value, and he can also get the gift wrapped, which I do like. I don't think he should be a tier lower than Jordan Love. I think he should be right by Jordan Love. Ah, man, like Jordan Love is probably a little bit better Aaron Rodgers, but I think they're going to play pretty similar. Yeah, I'm gonna place him right by Jordan Love in this A tier. I like this A-Rod card. I like his release. Maybe you think he should be B. I don't hate that. I just think he has one of the best releases in the game. Yeah, I don't think he's that much worse than Jordan Love. And now right after that, we do get Will Levis right here. So we talked about him in the previous video where he got leaked by Mutt Leaks, but this is his official card. He is out. And with the breakout badge upgrade, going to be 80 speed, 88 acceleration, has 90 throw power, hits all the accuracy thresholds, and again, Aaron Rodgers release this time, 3/4 and this time for abilities, he gets Gunslinger with that Aaron Rodgers release. So Will Levis, I don't think there's a question where he ranks. What I will say about Will Levis though, okay, there are times when we talk about Gunslinger with this release in particular, it's almost like the release is so fast that the game can't like process it, where you will get some random overthrows even on blue or green passes. So maybe that's why you don't like Gunslinger. Objectively speaking, how good Gunslinger is, what you're allowed to throw with it, there's no question about it for me. Will Levis is an S tier quarterback, no question about it. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and drop everyone down. I feel like this is a better representation of what I'm thinking quarterback is. So we're going to go boom like this, and we're going to have Kirk Cousins, Drew Brees, Justin Fields in the A tier. And yeah, Will Levis, Michael Penix being in the S tier. And now right after that, we do get Patrick Mahomes, AKA card. Now his release really isn't bad. 87 speed, 91 throw power, great accuracies, great throw on the run as well. Really the only like downside of this card is the fact that they don't give him Gunslinger as a base ability. Like they kind of screwed over the AKA abilities. For me, Patrick Mahomes is going to be someone that it's just going to be in the A tier, man. Kind of about like Justin Fields, man. I have very similar thoughts. It's just, again, wish he would have got Gunslinger as a base ability. And right after that, we get 89 overall team builder, Anthony Richardson. And this is the card that I was talking about with Justin Fields. I think they're very tough to rank because he's 6'4", 244, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. Again, these two stats right here are phenomenal. Great throw power, hits all the accuracy thresholds as well, just on the base card. And this time has lower 3/4 2 as a release. Good release as well. And Anthony Richardson Richardson this time, he does not get the gunslinger, but he does get gift wrapped. He kind of got screwed over like Mahomes with his ability buckets. I think these 89 should have that tier 2 bucket. And if he got gunslinger, I think we're looking at potentially the best quarterback in the game. For me, Anthony Richardson, I'm going to have him right by Justin Fields, man. And yeah, it's like these 3 cards right here. I could see why you would say they're S tier, but I just think Gunslinger as an ability is too good. And that's why they're on the same level as probably the 2 worst Gunslinger quarterbacks. And now I debated on even covering this card or not, but Randall Cunningham, the rank reward, he got revealed. We know his abilities right now. And it's kind of tough because we're ranking him basically like 30 days before he's officially out. So is he going to be that top end level still? I think Ed Reed still was, and they made the rank cards better as well. Like as the season went on, they made the rank cards better. So Randall Cunningham, 91 speed, 88 acceleration, 91 throw power, hits all the accuracy thresholds, all 32 team chems, so could easily get him up to 92 speed. Over the top 2 as a release is kind of like, you know, the what's called the Gen 2. And on this card as well, the biggest thing is he gets that like next level abilities of set feet lead. Yeah, he can get set feet lead. You can get Hot Rod Master potentially. Randall Cunningham is like the what's called the future S tier, right? So like right now Randall is right here based on what we know, what we see. Could there be another set feet lead quarterback that joins him? Yeah, but this is what quarterback is looking like for me right now. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, I can see some arguments though. I could see why you like Anthony Richardson, Justin Fields, Patrick Mahomes. For me, I think Gunslinger is just way too good of an ability. Michael Penix right now is my QB1. I really love this card. I love his release, and you may not like the left-handed quarterbacks. I get it. I think that's why Will Levis is here. But yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the quarterback position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these quarterbacks live on stream, pretty much every time a new quarterback comes out, we are using them live on stream. So if you guys do want to see that, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys do want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.